What's the best way to manage all of your tasks? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new task in Google Tasks. Then we'll be taking that information and importing it into Google Sheets to create a spreadsheet row. Alright, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor. And we're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be Task to Sheets. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking inside of the trigger box. And that's going to be in Google Tasks. And our event is going to be a new task. Click Continue. Make sure I'm connected to my Google Task account. I'm going to select the task list that I want this trigger to monitor. And it's going to be my tasks for this workflow. Click Continue. And I'm going to test my trigger. So we found a task. And in Google Tasks, there's only so much information that you get when you create a new task. You have a title, you have a notes or a description, and then you have the due date when the task is supposed to take place. So when we're using this information to add to our spreadsheet, that's all the information that's going to be provided from Google Tasks. So we'll click Continue, and for our action, we're going to select Sheets, and we're going to create a spreadsheet row. And the spreadsheet that I want to put this task onto is my events spreadsheet. And that's going to be sheet 1. And then I'm going to add to start importing information from the task into my spreadsheet. So this is a spreadsheet I've created before, and it has 5 different columns for name, description, location, start, and end time. We don't get all that information from Google Tasks, so we have to make some decisions about how we want to import the information. So for name, we can just take the title of the task. And we're going to add to. For description, we're going to use the notes. Add to. For the location, there's not any information to import from the trigger to fill out this column. So I could have made a spreadsheet that just didn't have a location column. I can leave this blank, or since these are personal tasks that I'm just going to do, I can write the word in home, and then every single new task that we create will be given the location of home in our spreadsheet. So that has a little bit to do with how you decide to build out your spreadsheets before you set up the workflow. Add to. We have a start date and time. So I'm going to say that is when the task was due. And then if I want to add something for my end time, what I can do is add a step. And the step that I'm going to add is going to be one of our tools. So I'm going to click on the tools icon. I'm going to select the AI formatter by workload. The event is going to be format data. The input data is going to be that due time. And then for my prompt, I can say add 1 hour to this time. And that's going to make it so that whenever we create a new task in Google Tasks, the end time is going to be 1 hour after that start time. So I'm going to click Continue and test the action. And we have a success. So I can continue and then jump back to my step 3 action, come down to the step 4 of the action, and come to that last end time column, and then come down to step 2 and import that information from that formatted data. So now I can click continue. I can test my action. And then click continue. And I can jump over to my Google Sheets. And you can see that event was just added. So the wax on was the name of the event. Wax off was the description. The location I just typed in is home. So these previous events had come from Google Calendar, so they had all the details of the location. Since this is coming from tasks, all of my tasks will just say home for the location. We have a start date and time, and then we have an end time that's 1 hour later. So it looks like our workflow is working. I can come back to the workload editor. I can check and make sure there's a green dot in the top corner of each of my nodes. And then I can activate my workflow. And now every time there's a new task in Google Tasks, that information will be taken and imported into Google Sheets. That's an easy way to use Workload to help manage your tasks. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this video and give us a like. You can also click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. I'll see you next time.